there's always a concern, and I think this is true in any business. When someone starts making good money, at what point are they going to say, you know what? I'm going to quit grinding the way that I have.
Right.
We've seen it when guys get their second contract.
Definitely.
Specifically, like defensive tackles. There were some over the years, and we don't see it happen as much anymore.
Right? That was his
knock,
right? Yeah.
And there was another one, too, and I can't remember. Was Daryl Gardner, was that the guy? It's just like, because you are constantly getting the crap beat out of you. You're constantly fending off multiple people. You finally get to the top of the mountain, and you get that money, and then you realize, man, this shit hurts. I'm not going to keep doing this to myself. I'm not going to keep straining like this. I'm getting too old for this. So I think there's that concern now early in a career that maybe a guy's going to say, man, this NFL, like, everybody's going to hit a ceiling. Like, I hit my ceiling. I'm fine. They want to cut me. I'm fine. I got my money. I don't need to keep banging my head against this ceiling that maybe I will break through, maybe I won't. I'm just not going to do it anymore.
No, I hear you. And I think that's where the getting to know the person, having people that are connected to a school that know people within the football organization, the equipment guys, the strength and training guys, to get to feel for, hey, does the guy come in every day? Is he excited to work? Does he want to get better? Or is he kind of like, oh, God, I don't really want to do this. And, you got to kind of have the poker next to him, the hot poker all the time to get him to do the work and all that. Yeah. Those are things you can, hopefully learn when you meet people in person, have your research about the people and things you got to be worried about, to your point, about the athlete even moving forward. Yeah. When I was in Tennessee with the Tennessee Titans, Albert Haynesworth was on the last year of his deal, and that was the talk in the building. That was the talk with the organization, right? Like, we love Albert. He's the man. He's the best defensive player in football at that time. But we are a little afraid that once we cut him a big check, he'll be a little bit like you said. Like, man, this is hard. I've been doing this hard for a long time. Like, let me take a big breath here and relax and, go buy a new car and, buy a new house and enjoy myself a little bit. And then that always doesn't lend to having the same edge you had as a football player where you're trying to attack and be the best and get that paycheck. And those are the things that you can kind of start your research here at the combine and the draft process with certain players.
That was 17 years ago when Washington gave him that big contract on the first day of free agency, back when free agency used to begin at midnight. And it would be at 5 a.m, all of a sudden, this $100 million contract will have been negotiated from scratch. And that was also the year that led to my decision to partner up with NBC, because that was the day that the crap hit the fan.
Right.
The servers exploded.
Yeah.
We pointed them, because I had a relationship with the Sporting News at the time. I was writing a couple of columns for them a week, and they were trying to lure us into their shop, and we were negotiating with them. And it's like, all right, let's send the URL your way. And it blew out all of their servers in North Carolina, like, instantly. And then our guy Rick Cordello hooked us up, gave us a landing spot, crashed on the couch for the weekend. We were able to serve the audience. They were able to see how we performed. The numbers were huge. And then I still didn't want to do it. I always forget this part. I was talking to Rick about it at some point over the past couple of years. I thought after the free agency meltdown, I decided I had to do it. But I still resisted. And it wasn't until it nearly happened again before the draft that I said, okay, there's two fixes here. One, partner with NBC. Two, write a gigantic check after I authorize or secure authorization from my wife to do so, to beef up the capacity for this thing that's making good money, not great money. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that right now. So it was a no-brainer at that point to join forces with NBC. So Albert Haynesworth, one of the reasons why
Albert,
I'm sitting here today.
Yeah, I love it.
17 years
I
later.
hope he's good, man. I enjoyed my time with Albert. We were actually, pretty close to each other as far as, in the football facility.
Hey.
He was amazing at the time. I mean, amazing. Like a game wrecker, and I don't think, that's just what's crazy about football. We have this conversation every now and then. We talk about Hall of Famers, but, man, there's some players and some legends who are not in the Hall of Fame that had Hall of Fame type years, right? Maybe it just wasn't long enough. enough. And Albert Hainsworth, I mean, he was an unstoppable force. To the point where, hey, my buddy Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator of the Houston Texans, and I'd be the backup quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. And all he could talk about before the game was, oh, my gosh, I hope we can block Hainsworth. I hope we can do it. The whole damn game plan was stop Albert Hainsworth, right? I mean, that's how damn good he was. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him as a person, too.
And he was more than a game wrecker, as former Cowboys center Andre Garrod can attest. I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
When Garrod's helmet was removed from his head and Albert Hainsworth's cleat went into Andre Garrod's face. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.